here on the channel today. We're gonna start off with the battle. I like to start out with what the first project the current project that we're on. To be fair, I have two projects that are still ongoing, but I thought I'm gonna show you this one to start off with because this is the one I've just been working on. We have the LAATs. If you cannot guess with what mock battle this is, and builds, we are doing the Geonosis. So this is, I would say we're probably, well, where I want to be. You never know how far you're going to get. Do you continue more? I want to continue at least a bit more. We've got some spider droids in here. So that is nice. I think that's spider droids. Anyway, we've got two LAATs. One I actually, so what I've been doing for the clone troopers, actually I'll turn it today because the Geonosis battles were mostly daytime. For the clone troopers, I don't have mods, I'm on PlayStation, but all I do is I put these in here. This is currently what I've been doing with the clone troopers, and then I'll get to what I've been doing with the B1s. The B1s are technically simpler, but they're all super easy to do. As you can tell, I'm using a iron armor for the clone troopers, as you can see, and the crossbow, which kind of goes with the D15A assault rifle. Now, the B1s, as you can see, the B1s, I know there are Geonosis models, but this is a good example. They literally look like B1s already. And I've put them with the standard crossbow. I think that works quite well with them, to be fair. Just checking it was on. But yeah, it looks very nice in my opinion. We've got a few craters in to make the scene look nice, and a few little rocky patches so far. As you can see, I may as well just show you the LAT. From this one, we've already got. Okay, that's perfect now. They're both in alignment. But yeah, I have also like it looks. What I've also done is the emotes can actually make it. This one looks like you're loading. This one's like you're shooting at an angle, Lots of these are shooting at an angle, but you got a few straight ones. Some of these actually look like they're shooting at the spider droids. I hope I've had. Those are spider droids. 1 second, let me just confirm that. I hope I am getting this right. Spider droid. Yes, I am correct. Those are spider droids, and I am not getting confused with the one we see on Christophsis, which I've forgotten the name of that. But yeah, this is I want to expand this probably more. This is this is probably all that I can really show you for the Geonosis. Obviously, you got the red sand, coarse dirt inside these. Annoyingly, I wanted to make this a little bit better with like, in terms of, but without mods, you can't really like terraform this perfectly. But I do still think that this shows the Geonosis sort of feel and scenery as well. You've got obviously the B1s don't really use cover, but the clones obviously do. They have found a little bit of a choke point there. And then we're gonna go off to the next one. So I have a few builds. We'll go off to the main little area. I hope I am going the right way. It should load up in this. Actually, no, I'm going the wrong way. Wrong way. As you can see, I just wanted to show you from this angle. The second I thought I was going the wrong way. So yeah, this is how you see it from here. It looks a bit nicer when you see it from that perspective. Now we are going to leave it just a second to some of the other mocks. I think actually this is a main mock, but there are some other cool features. Just giving a full view of the LAT here. The inside, you got a bit of like a few seating areas. I know I don't. These are, you can either class them as seating areas or supplies, whichever one you wish. Probably supplies is more accurate than seating. I don't think they had seating on the real ones. Anyway, these are the spider droids, as you can see. This one is about to turn and probably going to help the droids here. I was thinking, do I branch this off and go this way a bit, to see like it's coming out from the tunnel and then build an arena out of it, but that is yet to be confirmed. But as you can see, you've got the turret. I do really like the spider droid. I feel like it's probably the hardest part about building is when you do the slabs going up. This is probably the hardest part, because if you get it wrong, you can have to start again. But yeah, this probably concludes Geonosis. And to be fair, just today I have actually been laying out the terrain a bit more. I was building the walls a little bit more and getting the... Oh, and I know it doesn't really count. I know I said I would be moving on, but I've kind of made him like the commander one. I know he... with the shadow, I know it doesn't really look any different, but just to give a bit of ambience to it. Anyway, moving on. Finally, I don't want to bore you with one scene. It should be here. It should be here. How far? I do need to make sure I am going in the right direction here. 1 second. I'm just quickly going to go a bit further over here. I should have done this a lot better, but we will continue. Oh, okay, it can't be that way. I like to separate my builds a lot, so they're not really, because there is one more mock I've been doing. There is, obviously, because of this mock, there are no actual soldier type things. You'll understand why. Let's just, as a hint, white on white doesn't really work for mocks. It doesn't really suit it, but we will continue. Okay, I'm getting confused here. Now where? 1 second. I'm really confused where I'm seeing these, so it's likely that it's like this way? From when give me a second, I'm sorry. Yes, we found it! I know it's only small. So these are sort of the builds I've been doing. You've got the Hoff, you've got Geonosis, which is up there. You've got Rex, which is up from here. He is just a build. I'll save the best for last, and we'll do the best for last over there. Then over here we got the ship gallery. I'm actually gonna ship gallery's gonna be after Rex. Whether you want to call him captain or commander, that's a well debated. Honestly, I do actually think that here he is. This is where he is. As you can see, not. It's a decent sized build, and I would say it has a lot of detail about it here. In my opinion, it is one of my more. It's probably actually one of my larger builds that I've done in terms of size for just one like character. Then again, it's probably like the standard size for characters nowadays. But I really do like it. Captain Rex, 501st Legion is, to be honest, the best Legion in my opinion. There are others like the 212. He will be getting a friend very shortly. And if you want another hint, I will real quickly just get a colour of an arrow. One second. If that gives you any clues to what arrow, what it may be, if it does, great. If it's orange, I think we all know who Rex's pal is, in my opinion. I think. As you can see how far I build my builds apart. Now, we're going to the ship gallery. It is not a literal gallery. It probably will actually turn into a spaceship battle at one point. Which yet that is to be confirmed, but... Also, by the way, please just skip at any point during the video, just because obviously at times, like over there, if there's any times when it's boring, like when we're traveling, please just skip it. And here we are. But yeah, just skip it if you ever find it like taking too long. But yeah, this is my ship gallery so far. This is like the Rebel Alliance. You got the Y-Wings, the A. So this is my... I would say the Y-Wing is definitely the most detailed out of the bunch. I wasn't going to slim down on it. It is probably my favourite. And actually, in Star Wars, I would actually say the Y-Wing is probably my favourite one. It looks so cool, and it is a beast in battles. Used in both the Grand Army of the Republic, aka the Cologne Army, as well as the Rebel Alliance. Here is the A-Wing. It is a small ship, but it packs a punch. It is probably like an interceptor in my opinion. Gets in quick, does the job, and gets out. More for Imperial battles in which you just need to get in very quickly. The only problem is with them, they are very unprotected. For their speed, they really lack defense. So if a TIE fighter comes up, they are likely out. They don't really have much shielding. X-Wings, more shielding as well. As you could see, I did put a little droid on here. And yes, it is the same with each one. But I think we all know why it might be a blue droid. And I'll let you guys to work that out in the comments if you desire to wish. And then you've got the engines and the back. I would say this is a really cool ship, in my opinion. Obviously, it doesn't match the Y-Wing. That one, as we all know, we'll just say Luke is flying that. But let's just say that he's flying all of them. Anyway, so this is the A-Wing, Y-Wing, and X-Wing ship gallery. Soon enough there will be TIE fighters, do not worry. Now I can probably just go in a diagonal line and we'll get straight to the next build, which is Hoth. I will put that to noon. Is it just me who actually likes like the little circle you get around like here going through the clouds, or is that just me? Because it actually looks super cool. We're here. Actually, I'm changing the time because the Battle of Hoth was in. Yeah, can't do it. Anyway, this is the Battle of Hoth. I know they were said there was no troopers because stormtroopers and rebel troopers in this battle were both white, and white on a white surface and versus white isn't really the greatest of shows. Anyway, you have got the AT-80 walkers, and we'll go inside them real quick. I did make them a lever. Obviously, not all of this will be low accurate. I know that they would, most of the time, one of the panels will open on the side there, but obviously I don't think there's any physics whatsoever that would allow that in this game. You can only unlock it from the outside, but and shut it from the outside. But yeah, you've got. I did name them Kuka rations as well. As well, if you go over here, you have got the Empire's weapons. So we're classing these as the troopers. This is not just the armor. Actually, to be fair, I did actually put the armor. I totally forgot that I put these in. But yeah, this is like the cockpit area. I say cockpit. Actually, yeah, it's technically still classed as a cockpit. But yeah, but I am also. That is not good. Okay, great. I was hoping it was. These are the weapons. You've got plasma cartridges. That is what they're using. So it's Annie-11 blaster rifles. You can tell that I'm the so-called bad ones always get the crossbows because I feel like the I mean the bad ones always get the bows and the good ones always get the crossbows because crossbows are just better. Anyway, you have got the snow speeders, which in my opinion, this is a cool design. Obviously, when you're coming up, you kind of see a bit of a difference in quality here. Who is going to win this fight? Then again, they did take out quite a few 8080s with these. Obviously, not enough to survive. Then you got a bit of the trench, and I know the generator wasn't exactly on the front line. It was more over to the side, but just go with it. I would say it is quite as simple as design, in my opinion, but it does get the job done. It is a nice generator. It's got a decent design, not too bad, not too great, but I would say it's still very nice. Then you got the little mini trench here. Then you've got the little cannons. I think that one's an ion cannon. I don't know the exact names for them. I should have found out, but I do apologize. But yeah, you've got these, and then through here we go. This is going to be the main rebel base once I get this. These are my two main builds. I do actually think that these lights really work. It does create quite a nice atmosphere, and I didn't know it would go in this square, or you can also say technically it is a diamond shape as well, depending on which way you look at it. But and also triangle in a way, two triangles. But I do actually think that these really work, and I hope you will enjoy it. There will be a Millennium Falcon. I'm hoping in there one day. Hopefully I can get more time and get to build this more. And I hope you have all enjoyed this episode. If you want me to do more Minecraft videos in the future, please let me know. And on that note, I hope everyone has enjoyed. If you want to see more, please drop a like and put a comment to say what you want. Do you want more builds, types of build? Do you want me to do like other types of mock battles, not just Star Wars ones? Maybe there's Halo ones. I know Halo is quite popular. I don't know how popular now it has. Actually, when was the last Halo game? I don't know. But I hope everyone has enjoyed. For any fans who want to see more, please just drop that like, drop a subscribe if you want If you have any other suggestions, drop a comment. And I think that's all I can really ask for now. But I hope to see you in the next one. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your morning, day or night. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.